Welcome to the freaking internet, everybody. And at the risk of being seen talking out loud to myself in a public place, I'm going to show you my bike and talk about one specific thing that we just did. And by we, I mean Reed Bowser. He did it by himself. I just watched. But this is something I wanted to do for a while. I did it on my Jeep first, and it works very well. So as you can see, I have an X grip here for a phone. It's universal. But because I have the new iPhone 8 instead of the iPhone 7, it has wireless charging. And since I like the idea of being able to do this, well, generally this, instead of, plugging in every time and having a cable short out, I got a very thin, it's very thin, I don't know if you can see it, but a really thin little wireless charging dot, which fits. I just put some double-sided tape on the center of the grip. Boop. Charging. And it makes that sound too. No, it doesn't make any sound, I'm just kidding. But it works, and I'm really happy with it. So it's a little bit neater than it was, and there you go. I mean, it's a little thing, but I've wanted to do it for a while, and I finally just did it. So there it is. I neglected to get gas, but that's okay because I'm knocking around of gas and time takes to record this. I'm getting out here so no stuff in public. I had the kill switch. I did that because I wanted to have the halos on for you to see. They're on the switch. Normally when I turn off my bike, I just... Thank goodness I have oxygen here. Normally when I turn off my bike, I just turn the key. I don't use a kill switch. I never use that. Is that normal? It probably is normal to use your kill switch to stop. I guess I should be going. Well, whatever. Miscommunication. Sorry, we got by. We'll go there. Everyone's looking at me yelling at myself. Ah! You just got to own it. Speaking of owning it, I want to write on the back of this guy's dusty windshield, but there's two guys in there with me. There's twice as many chances of me getting noticed. And oh my gosh, they're carrying Asus screens? They're carrying expensive stuff back there. I mean, anyway, yeah, normally before I do anything to anybody in any car, I scout them out first. They already know I'm back here, they're looking at me, so I'm probably not brave enough to write in the back of their car, but I want to. I'm not going to just try to, I want to peek, I shouldn't though. I kind of want to peek and see what the frick is going on in there. Nope, didn't get to see. Whatever, it's expensive, and if I drew in the back of there, I would probably draw suspicious myself. Alright, that's enough of that rant. Time to make a cut. Lately, I've been making much longer, cuts. I ran for a long period of time, and then I cut. It used to be I'd cut, edit. But I don't know. I do what's fun and comfortable, and lately I've just been doing more long tirades. Something in my eye, that's what I get for wearing with my visor up. But if I'm going low speed, it's hot right now. Which, by the way, it's over 90 degrees. Man, I'm just so disappointed. It was raining all week. A week before that, it was delicious. It was 75, and now it's just 93. So, come on, fall, get it together. Oh man, I've been needing to test the horn. I mean, the problem with testing the horn is, oh, screw it, I'm in public, but I want to see if it shoots water still. Nope, looks pretty good. That's good. I mean, I was very proud. Let's do it. English. I was prepared to laugh because last week I shot water out of it and it was funny. But when we were working on it, putting this wireless charging station in. That's an interesting Jeep, by the way. Look at it. It's got a CarPlay dash in there. That's super custom. What the heck am I looking at? What the flam? Well, anyway, went back to my rant, which, by the way, his Jeep's probably more interesting than my little story. But we considered, because I read a comment from one of you guys on last week's video, that maybe we should drill a hole into the bottom of the open horn well so that water can drip out. That's a good idea. And then I said, and then Reed said at the exact same time, and I was like, but that could change the sound. So no, that looks like an old CJ or something that was renovated. It looks really cool. I've never seen something quite like that. Anyway, when we were at the shop, what we also did was adjusted this throttle lock. Thank goodness. It works great when it's adjusted properly. It needs to be it's hard to explain, but now the throttle lock works very well. So I can tighten it up, and then I can just use my throttle however I want, like that. It's delicious. It's wonderful. And one reason why it was important for me to fix this when I did is because I'm going on this Colorado trip pretty soon, and I just want that. I wanted this phone charger thing fixed. I'm about ready to go. Dude, I had this Kansas meetup. I invited you guys to come out and see me, and thank you guys for those of you who did. It's nice meeting you all. Some of you who came apparently are planning to go on this Colorado trip. Those are the cops. Who parks like that by a church? Oh, I know who does that. I know who parks like a church side by side like this and not on a Sunday. Cops do. And some of you wanted to come to that Kansas meetup, but couldn't make it. I'm sorry. It happens sometimes. Not everybody can come to the meetups, but there's a lot more coming. The next one is Saturday the 22nd in Knoxville, Tennessee. So today, it's the 21st. Tomorrow I'll be in Knoxville, and I'll have a meetup there. Please look at my Twitter. I tweeted the details there. But if you don't want to go to my Twitter, I have written down the details for the Knoxville, Tennessee meetup in the description for you. I don't feel like doing it now, but just a bit earlier, I was having these really good, I mean, I did the week before, like, see if I can get a nice one in here. I don't know what the secret is. It has to do with, like, speed and maybe the gear you're in. Like, those feel moderate, but I had some, like, really just fun ones. Ha! The Mustang's doing it. He must be replying in kind. I'll wait until I am legally allowed to go. This white truck is probably supposed to go, but he won't. Oh, Mustang's going. Should have gone. Well, if he was replying in kind, he wasn't, you know, waiting. He wasn't doing it to me. He must have been doing it to me. Dude, come on now. Come on. That's when I use my water horn. But I never use my horn. I've used it like twice. And I've had it happen in Moto Monday like twice, but other than that, I never use it. I'd much rather, most of us bike guys would rather rev bomb, but whatever. I can have my visor up, driving nice and slow behind this slow rover. Fresh. I mean, I've regretted this several times. I already had something in my eye, but sometimes just feeling the air is good, and there it is. There's something in my eye. It's probably the thing that was there earlier, but yeah, it's great. I'll keep taking it. I like feeling the air when it's over 90. I need it. Hey, I know those dogs, which this is gonna sound creepy, but I know the yard they're from because they bark at me all the time. I'll try to go by nice and quiet. They're howling already. I like them. There's always a black SUV ruining my fun. Let's go extra slow. Whoa, 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 wow. This road was newly paved. That makes me want to speed on it. But there's a lot of people out right now on this road, so I don't want to. But I want to, but I won't. How about that? I want to, but I won't. I have to compromise. I gotta have as much fun as I can while being at least mildly, as a minimum, responsible. It's a hard life. I can speed up here at the end. I can do that. That's fine, right? There's nobody here. Those people, and then me. Oh, let's just. That turns a little hard up here, so it hurt the head. The acceleration now. See, fast and being safe. All right, you know what? I'm gonna go forward. Normally I just go left. Let's go forward. Let's see what's over here. I mean, I've been here before, but I haven't been here in a long time. I like driving my routes, like places I decide I want to ride or just visit again. And I typically have like the same thing over and over for several reasons. I mentioned this probably a week or two ago, but sometimes I like to explore. This is the best bike for it, dude. And normally I'd be listening to music right now, kicking it up and enjoying life. The only thing I can make riding more fun for me is if I could drink and drive. If I could have a nice sugary beverage and drink. And I thought about doing that before because this is actually a hydration pack. It's meant to put a water pouch in there, and you run a hose up into your helmet and you can drink water while you drive, which is nice, and I've done it and it's cool. But my main problem with it is if you're drinking water all the time, it makes you have to pee all the time. You have to stop to pee all the time anyway. But I wish I had water right now. But that being said, I thought, dude, I should just get one of these and then just put like a cold sugary beverage in there. How freaking fun would that be? And it would be fun. It wouldn't be very practical, mainly because if you had sugar up in that tube all the time, it would get, what's the word? Not corroded. I'm talking about motorcycle stuff. I'm trying to talk about food stuff. It would get infected? Nah, whatever, that's medical. I can't English. You know what I mean. The tube would get bad if you ran that in there and never cleaned it. You couldn't do that. You'd have to clean it all the time, and that'd be a miserable thing to clean. So anyway. One time I should do that. I think it'd be fun to drink a soda beverage while you're driving. It's basically the motorcycle equivalent of having a beer hat, I would say. That's a motorcycle. Or a bicycle in the middle of the road going super fast with the rear red light. Wow, it is a bicycle. I was saying that sarcastically in joke fashion, but that is a bicycle. Wow. Oh, wow. He probably has a mirror, that's why he got over, or he heard me. Earlier I went by a bicycle and I was doing hands-free and I put my hands back like this just for fun, and he saw this, I guess, and thought I waved at him, so he waved back, and I was like, oh, sorry. No, I was just pretending to be an eagle flying like this. I don't know. Is that how anime eagles fly? I would think they do. That was a motorcycle. Oh man, I don't know about you riders. It's probably just me. But at least it used to be really intense. But like when I'd see a motorcycle when I'm out driving, it's like, I gotta just chase that motorcycle. I don't know why. I've gotten older and fatter, so I've started to care less. But I still have that little urge, like, oh, motorcycle, can I catch him before the light? I can't if I speed. Is it worth speeding? Oh, it's just so important that he knows what my motorcycle looks like, and he knows that we could be friends. But right now, I'm just gonna, cruise along, and if I catch up to him, then cool. Oh, there he is. Gonna find out what he's all about. What's his business? Thank you. Stoplight. That looks like a CBR tail. That's an older bike, whatever it is. Just gonna ignore that car. That's an Augusta, right? No, it's a Triumph. I'm retarded. It's a Triumph. Probably a triple. I can't see the exhaust. If this car hadn't gotten from you when he did, I could see. He and I could be friends. Hey, let's do something fun, internet. There's so many of you. If you know who this guy is, then like tell him he's in this video and have him comment, and then I'll pin his comment if we can find him. How fun would that be if we can get him just from his backside bike type and license plate? That'd be fun. A little experiment there for us. I mentioned I have these special hoodies. I made this design. I'll show over here. Boop. I made that, and there's 500 of them, and they're still available. So if you want one, the link to my Teespring and merch is below. I got in front of it. Sorry. I'm gonna stop here. Like an idiot. No, it's not good. Whatever. I'm gonna stop here because I want to be able to pull out right there, so I don't have to wait for. Oh, is our light better? No, this is good. I'm just gonna stop here. I don't know why. I just thought I was gonna stop. Get neutral. I love you. I didn't mean to hit you so hard. Boom. Bike's off. Okay, I'm gonna end the video right here. See you in Knoxville, and see you next week. Bye.